Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. If you've been watching my channel lately, you may have seen a video for a game called 60 Seconds. 60 Parsecs is by the same developers. It's another $10 game, and so I went ahead and picked it up just to check it out. There are 3 game types: the full game experience, then you have mission mode, which somehow is more strategic. It just says there are different challenges, and most trophies and statistics are disabled. And then you have the survival experience, where you get random supplies and a random crew. This game doesn't have a tutorial like 60 Seconds did, so we're going to check out my whole game here. This is actually my second game. You get to pick your captain, and the first game I picked the guy in the upper left-hand corner. I think his name is Emmett. This time we're going to pick Tom Thompson. Each captain has 3 attributes: agility, intelligence, and strength. I think Emmett was just very intelligent. I think he had a 3 for intelligence, but a 1 for agility and strength. Tom Thompson has 2 intelligence and 2 strength and 1 agility. So let's blast off with Captain Thompson. Just like with 60 Seconds, you have 60 seconds to grab as many items and crew members as you can. Once the alarm goes off, that's when the timer starts, really. And you grab things and then throw them into the shuttle in this game. You throw them into your basement bunker in 60 seconds. I'm not going to show my entire game unedited here because it took about 45 minutes, I think, to play through the whole game. So we'll play a few days and then skip forward and play a few days and skip forward, and then eventually you will see the fate of my crew. Although, if you read the title of this video, you may be able to guess what happens. We can get one more crew member here. And let's try to grab this med kit. And then we got to get out of here because something bad is about to happen. And there it is. Our ship escaping from the exploding space station as Earth is having a bad day. I don't know if it was an alien invasion or meteors or what happened there, but something bad happened. So this screen looks very similar to what you would get with 60 Seconds, but this game is just generally a little bit more complicated. You can look at your star log there on the left side of the screen. In the middle is the main computer where you make your decisions. And right here they want me to make a speech to the crew, and so I need to choose the type of speech that I'll give. I'm going to choose the strength speech for Captain Thompson. And then over on the right side, we can skip to the next day, and we can also ration our supplies. But I'm not going to feed anybody just yet. We've got food over there on the wall, but we're going to save that for a while. So the crew has been inspired by my speech. There is a matter generator in the back of the shuttle, which will produce some minerals every day. And then there is also a crafting module in the back of the cabin. This lets you recycle things, make things, repair things, and upgrade things. We found an extra can of soup, and then at the bottom of the list there we can get our current status for our crew. Everybody's doing okay so far. Here is the crafting module, and let's go ahead and recycle this sock puppet. Maybe it would be useful later on, but let's go ahead and recycle it for now. And here is our first crisis. We've been using the airlock as a space toilet, and now the hatch is jammed. So if I had some duct tape, I could fix it, but I didn't pick up any duct tape, and I don't have time to make any, so I have to choose to do nothing, unfortunately. But so far, the crew is okay. Once again, I'm going to not feed them yet. And we are now at day 3. Doing nothing about the airlock toilet was risky, but luckily it turned out okay. And now let's skip forward to day 12. Eventually I did make some duct tape, and I made a lever out of a chair leg, and so they are complimenting me on that solution. But unfortunately now everybody except for the captain is complaining about hunger. But hold everything, we have detected a planet lying directly in our path, and so we have the choice to land or to not land. I'm going to go ahead and choose to land. I got this same event in the first game that I played, and it was a different planet. So some of this is a bit randomized. I'm sure a lot of it's randomized, actually. So 3 of the crew are hungry now, but we've only got 2 cans of soup. So we'll go ahead and make another one. You can only make one thing or recycle one thing at a time, repair one thing at a time. So you can only do one thing at a time with that computer in the back. So now here we are, landing on the mysterious planet Fabonos. Here is the goal screen. We need to await further instructions and fix the shuttle's communication system. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to fix the communication system. But I can craft a communicator, and I just took a wild guess that this is what they wanted me to have. And it turned out to be right, except I couldn't use it right now. I have to wait until it's actually created to use it. And I do get another chance several days later to fix the ship with the communicator that I made. But right now I have to choose to do nothing about the communication system. The captain and baby Bronco, who is very strong, he's hungry. The captain is hungry. Bronco is hungry. The captain will do the responsible thing and feed his crew. And then we'll skip to the next day, I guess. So here we are, day 14 on a strange planet. Our lack of a communicator stopped us from fixing the communications console, but we have discovered a shovel, and the new communicator is now available. And now we will skip to day 20. The crew looks like they're not in good shape at all. There was a storm, and I had the choice to use a battery that we had in our inventory to keep the weather monitoring system going, and I chose to use it. The storm moved away, but unfortunately everyone is very, very hungry. On our goal screen, you can see we just have to await contact and also send 3 successful expeditions out. But once again, we are experiencing minor technical difficulties with the communications console, except this time there is some kind of a intensifying signal that we think is a bomb, and there's a countdown. If I had some body armor or a gun, I could fix it. But I don't have either of those things, and I don't have time to make one of those things. We only have one can of soup and everybody's very hungry. I could make a communicator and I could make what they call an artifact, which looks like a cow standing on two legs. But here we are on day 21. We appear to still be here. So apparently the bomb didn't go off, and it just says that the captain sat down in front of the console, folded his arms, and somehow the countdown just stopped miraculously. So that's good, but everybody is in really bad shape now. Everybody's very hungry. Emmett is in critical condition. And we have another decision to make. There's a strange sighting, a space ghost floating towards our ship. And if we had a communicator, an artifact, or a gun, we could use it. We could use any of those things, but I don't have any of those things. I could make an artifact, but I feel like we need to recycle something and make more food, or we're all just going to die. So let's move on to day 22. And oh no, 2 of our crew members are now dead. Emmett has perished. April has perished. The captain and baby are very hungry. So things are looking very bleak for our surviving humans here. But we do have a decision to make. Something has infected the AI module. And we need to reboot the system. So somebody who has agility should do it. Neither of our surviving crew members have any agility. We have no food. I can craft some food now because we have the resources to do it, but as you can probably guess, it's too little too late. So let's end the day and face the music on day 23. And baby is still alive, but the captain has died, and apparently that means the end. If you lose your captain, that's the end of the game. We did not survive. Baby is just going to sit there until he dies, I guess. I feel sorry for him. But then again, I feel sorry for the human race, that these 4 were the ones that could have carried on. Our final readout is very bleak indeed. And that's it. That's 60 parsecs. I like this game. I like 60 seconds. They're both $10, so if they look interesting, check them out. But that'll do it for this game, and we will get back to Stellaris in the very next video, I promise. I hope everybody's holidays are going well, and as always, thank you very much for watching.